This program is rated PG. The following program deals with mature subject matter and contains scenes with sexuality. Viewer discretion is advised.
Sheridan, I'm really glad you're going to stay here in Harmony.
Well, I have no reason to run away. Now that I know what happened that night all those years ago.
Are you finally convinced that you only dreamt it? That you didn't really see the body in the living room? And the blood on your hands?
I have no choice to. And we did all that we could to find out. And there's just absolutely no proof that there was a murder. So I had to have dreamt it.
I just wish you would have known the truth a long time ago.
So do I. Julian seemed to think it was better for me to believe I was a murderer than for people to think I was a lunatic.
Father said he was only doing what Grandfather Alliston told him to do.
I can believe it. Seeing as Alistair's always been so loving and caring. Nothing must ever be allowed to besmirch the Crane family name. At least I've nothing to be afraid of anymore.
Yeah, and if what Father said is true, Pilar's son won't be a problem for you either.
No, Luis shouldn't be a problem for me now. Suddenly he's lost his reason to hate the Crane family.
But I'd still like to know what Father said to him to make him change his mind.
So would I. I wonder what he meant by settling past history with Luis.
Luis, I always light 2 candles for your father every night. Why did you blow them out?
He doesn't deserve your devotion. He's a thief.
Your father is not a thief, no matter what Julian Crane said. He would never have taken money that wasn't his.
I know that you want to believe that. So did I. But how can I after I found out that a man with his social security number is alive and well and living in New Mexico?
If that is true, then there's got to be some logical explanation.
Yeah, there's an explanation. He stole money from the Cranes and then took off. Look, he abandoned you and his children. He's the reason that you've had to keep slaving as the Cranes' housekeeper all these years.
Luis Martin would have never left if it hadn't been absolutely necessary.
Yeah, you bet it was necessary. He had to keep out of jail.
He is not a thief.
Well, then why isn't Papa here? Why is he alive and living in New Mexico?
You found Papa? Living in New Mexico? That's fantastic!
Oh, yeah, this is great. You remember my name?
Of course I remember.
Okay, tell me what you know. You see, I came to Harmony to find out if I had a family connection here. Now, if you know my name, then there must be one.
I know everything about baby Chad Harris.
See, I told you Chad had a connection to Harmony. Now we're gonna find out exactly what it is.
Miguel, look! Can you believe it's time for the pageant again? This year's gone by so fast.
Yeah. And this time last year, I had no idea I'd meet someone like Charity. And I had no idea how much better my life would be.
If I could get rid of Charity, I'd show you just how good life could really be, Miguel. You have to forget Charity Standish.
I'm going to take care of Charity Standish right now. No one knows she's here. So when she turns up missing, no one will suspect sweet little old Tabitha, will they, Timmy?
No. But are you sure this is the way, Tabitha? Shouldn't you put down plastic sheet or something, like in Goodfellas?
What are you babbling about? What plastic sheet?
You know, so the blood won't get on the carpet.
I haven't got time for that, Timmy. Charity is going back from whence she came. Ashes to ashes. Dust to dust. Shh, shh. She's coming.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of the bird I knew could take me highest. Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
Okay. So what do you remember about me?
I know you make good espresso.
Nah. I mean, what do you remember about Chad Harris? You said you remembered a baby Chad Harris very well.
I did.
Come on, Orville. I mean, you just said it a few minutes ago. Now, do you remember or don't you?
Who are you?
I'm Chad Harris.
I'm Orville. Good to meet you, Chad Harris. What are you doing here in Harmony?
Okay, I'm taking off. You coming, Kay?
Yeah, I was just remembering how much fun the pageant was last year. Remember, Miguel?
Yeah, it was great.
Isn't it funny how you and I were always picked to play opposite each other, and you were John Smith and I was Pocahontas? I guess people see us as a team, right?
Yeah, I guess people do see us as a team. And they have for years, ever since we were little kids. And now that your cousin's here, I mean, she can be part of our team, too. Me, you, and Charity. We'll make a great team. I hope she's always there, Kay, holding us together. Well, I gotta get to your house to see Charity. You coming?
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
All right.
No way will Charity always be between us, Miguel. I'll see to that.
Water. Timmy. Stop fooling around, Timmy. This is serious business.
Jimmy isn't fooling around. Tell him to throw the poker right at Jimmy.
Well, I didn't do it deliberately. I was off balance.
Look at Jimmy's jacket. Tell him to stuff the poker right in it.
I'm going to stick it somewhere else if you don't cooperate. Now, come on. We're going to finish Charity off right now. Come on. Now, wait.
This is too incredible. You found Papa. Oh, I can't wait to see him again, Mama. I was so young when he left that I don't remember him that well. But I do remember a warm, loving feeling and a smell like motor oil and Old Spice aftershave. How did you find him, Luis?
I'm not sure that we found him, Teresa.
Oh, but you just said he's alive and he's living in New Mexico.
We found someone working using his social security number in New Mexico.
Then it has to be Papa. Did you call him? Did you talk to him? I can't wait.
Teresa, slow down. Anyone could be this person in New Mexico, and someone could have stolen your father's social security number.
Happens all the time, Teresa.
But it could be him, couldn't it? I don't understand. Why aren't you more excited?
There's something else you should know.
Luis, I don't think this is
There
the time.
is never gonna be the right time to tell her, okay?
Tell me what? What are you talking about?
Teresa deserves to know exactly what kind of man our father really is.
Luis, don't. We don't have any proof that what you heard is true.
What you heard, Luis? What did you hear?
I had a talk with Julian Crane today about our father.
What did Mr. Crane say?
Look, I know this is gonna be hard for you to hear, Teresa. But he said that Papa stole money from Crane Industries. And they found out. Now, that's why he disappeared, because he was too afraid to take the consequences of his actions.
Papa was a thief?
If you know something, I mean anything, please, just let me hear it.
I'd like to remember. Move on to the place where you belong. Move on to the place where you belong. Do you remember that song?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
I first heard it at Shea Stadium in New York. That's where the Mets play. Are you a Met fan, Chad?
Not really.
Move on to the place where you belong. Move on to the place where you belong.
I thought he had some information, but it don't look like I'm gonna get anything out of old Orville.
Yeah, he seemed kind of confused. I'm not sure he can stay focused long enough to give you any information.
I'm gonna get something to drink. I'll be right back.
You're not being very supportive of Chad.
Simone, I want Chad to find out where he's from just as much as you do. Because the sooner he does, the sooner he can get out of town and out of our... No. I mean, your life.
Hello?
Sheridan, hi, it's Gwen.
Oh, hi, Gwen. How's the clothes shopping going?
Much better than expected. Hey, is Ethan around? I tried the main house, but they said he might be with you.
He's right here.
Hello, beautiful. So where should I sit in the truck?
What truck?
You've been clothes shopping, haven't you? Won't you need a truck to get everything home?
Very funny. Well, actually, I really haven't bought that much. But I'm exhausted. Would you be terribly upset if I took a rain check on dinner?
Well, I would be upset, but I won't hate you. Are you saying I'm not going to see you at all tonight?
Well, of course I want to see you all the time. But I would like to have a tray in my room and a hot bath and go to bed early tonight.
I want you to enjoy your evening. In fact, I think I'd enjoy a night being a carefree bachelor.
Well, really? And what do you think you'll do?
Oh, I don't know. Find a good book?
My, you bachelors certainly do have a good time, huh?
Right. Well, have a nice night. I'll see you tomorrow.
You too, sweetheart. I love you.
I love you too. Here, talk to Sheridan.
So you're a carefree bachelor tonight?
Yeah. You got any good books?
I should have a stack in my bedroom. Go see if anything interests you.
Thanks. What are you doing tonight?
I'm not sure. I was thinking maybe I'll go and see how Pilar's doing. Gwen, you still there?
I'm still here. Did I hear you say you're gonna go see Pilar tonight?
Yeah, I think I should.
I don't understand. How could Papa be a thief?
Julian said that there were funds missing from the division Papa worked in at Crane Industries. That's why old man Alistair called the night before Papa disappeared. Alistair wanted to have a meeting with Papa the next morning to discuss the missing funds. Papa left for work, but he never showed up for the meeting. And as you know, he never came back home either.
Mama, Luis is wrong. Tell me he's wrong.
I don't believe any of it.
He was a coward. And he abandoned us. He was too scared to take whatever punishment was coming to him.
We have no proof that any of this is true, and I'll never believe that Martin took anything that didn't belong to him.
How can you say these things to Mama? To me?
Do you think that I like saying bad things about our father? You know, I don't want to believe anything that the Cranes tell me. But what other explanation is there? If he didn't steal anything, then why did he run away?
There's got to be some other explanation.
Yeah, he ran away from punishment, away from his responsibilities. He probably went to Mexico to play golf until his money ran out. Then he finally had to get a job to support himself.
Luis, stop it. You don't know if any of this is true.
then what other explanation is there?
I don't know. I don't have the answers.
I mean, it does matter anyway, right? If we were doing just fine without him, and we'll keep on doing just fine. We need some more. I'm gonna go chop some more wood.
Luis, we have enough.
No. You know, it's my job to make sure that there's enough wood for that fire. Now, I'm just not gonna stop doing my job because I'm hungry or tired. I'm gonna do what I have to do. I'm not gonna be anything like my father.
Chad Harris, I know you.
Yeah. It was nice meeting you too, Orville. Take it easy.
Are you gonna move on to the place where you belong?
Yeah, I'm moving on.
I knew it. I remember little Chad Harris when he was born, and everyone took one look at him and said, make the kid move on to where the place he belongs. And that was back to Los Angeles, California.
LA, that's where I'm from. I grew up in LA.
Move on to the place where you belong. Move on to the place where you belong.
Hey, Miguel, I'm over here at Tabitha's. Oh, Tabitha, I didn't hear you come in.
I thought you were having a little trouble finding my pills, dear.
No, I found him.
Hey, Charity, I'm glad you saw us. I got you a latte. And a CD I thought you might like.
Thank you. That is so sweet of you. Hi, Kay. Hi. Hello, Tabitha.
Kay, dear. Miguel.
Hi. So, what are you doing here?
Oh, I came over here to apologize to Tabitha for making such a scene yesterday at the game.
Oh, such a dear girl. She was helping me find my pills.
You've got a really interesting house, Tabitha.
Oh, well, thank you, dear. Yes, one collects a lot of odd things over the years, traveling, you know.
Cool. So you want to go back to your house? You know that computer game we were playing? Got some new moves I want to show you.
Okay, that would be great. Kay's been so sweet to me, Tabitha. She offered me her new room with her computer and everything, just so I would have my own space.
Oh, that's Kay. She's so giving.
I know. I'm really just so lucky to have you for a cousin, Kay.
No, I am the lucky one. I mean, to have a wonderful cousin like you that I never even knew I had before.
Well, you want to go?
Painting?
Okay. Let me just grab my coat from the other room.
Oh, I'll get it for you.
No, I'll get it for you. I'll show you where it is, Miguel. There's Charity sweater, Miguel.
I guess we can leave by the front door.
All right, sure. Hey, that painting.
What'd you say, dear?
Did you take the candy bar from the drugstore, Luis?
Yes, Papa.
And you know what you did was wrong, don't you? What are they teaching you in church? The 10 Commandments, Luis. What did you learn about stealing?
Thou shalt not steal.
That's right, Luis. Thou shalt not steal. It's a very bad thing to steal. I want you to remember that, always.
Yeah, well, you should have remembered that too, Papa.
Well, how did you know I came from LA? I mean, I never told you I grew up there.
I know everything there is to know about my buddy, Chad Harris. You were born right here in Harmony. When you were a baby, you had to move to Los Angeles, Hollywood, the place where dreams are made, where dreams come true.
Can you tell me more about not being born here in Harmony? See, I was told I was born in L.A.
No, that's wrong. You were born right here.
So, if I was born here, then I had family here, right?
Certainly.
Okay, well...
There'll be a lot of people that are very interested in knowing that Chad Harris is back in town.
That's great. I mean, can you take me to him? Can I talk to him?
Well, of course. But first, I gotta make a phone call. Outside. I can't take the chance of having certain people listening to us.
Okay, whatever. I'll talk to you after you make your phone call.
This is it, Chad. I think you're close to finding out about your connection to Harmony.
I'm not so sure, Simone. Orville does not seem like the most reliable source.
I ain't so sure either. But I guess I can hope.
And I hope everything's okay with Pilar. I know how fond of her you are.
I am. So's Ethan.
I know. Make sure he's not too lonely tonight, will you?
Why? Isn't that the idea? To make sure he misses you terribly?
Absolutely. I'll call you tomorrow.
Bye, Gwen.
Couldn't find a book I liked. I'm gonna go into town. There's a new book I want to check out, see if I can find it. Can I get you anything?
No, thanks. I'm gonna go to Pilar's and see if she's doing all right.
Are you sure that's such a good idea? And what if Luis is there?
Well, if he is, then he'll just have to deal with me. Too bad. I mean,
don't know, Sheridan. I mean, even if Father says things are settled between him and Luis, I don't think you should push the guy.
I'm not going to push him.
Well, just make sure you don't. I mean, neither one of us knows exactly what went down between Father and Luis. I mean, you might be the last person Luis wants to see on his doorstep.
Mama, Ethan'll hate me when he finds out Papa stole money from his family.
Teresa, stop saying your father stole money. I don't believe it for a minute.
Even if it's not true, Ethan's father must think it's true. Otherwise, why would he tell Luis?
I don't know.
I'd die if I lost Ethan because he thinks Papa is a thief.
Teresa, stop it. Stop talking this nonsense. Ethan is going to marry Gwen. And when? When are you going to come down to earth and realize that Ethan is not going to marry you? Teresa, I don't want to hurt you, but you hurt yourself when you dream about marrying Ethan. You know it's not going to come true. And I wish you would stop dreaming these impossible dreams and start dealing with reality. Now, come on. Let's go light your father's candle.
Do you believe that Papa will come back to us someday?
I will never give up believing in your father.
Well, then why can't I keep my dream of being with Ethan?
Teresa, please don't get so upset over nothing.
Nothing? Giving up the dream of a lifetime is nothing?
You will have other dreams. Other men will fill your heart and your mind.
No, Mama. There will never be another man. I have to get some air. I'll be back.
Teresa, it's cold out. Please, stay inside.
I have to think, Mama. I have to figure out what I'm gonna do with my life once Ethan finds out what Papa did to his family.
Teresa, wait. I hate what's happening to this family.
I don't know why you keep lighting that candle, Mama. My father is not coming back. Even if he were, I would never want to see him again.
What happened to your father's candle?
I'm sorry, Mama, but you have to face it. He's not coming back. Never.
What did you say, Miguel?
That painting, it's just like the pageant.
The what?
Miguel, you're right.
What pageant?
Oh, the Thanksgiving Day pageant. We do it every year. Kay and I were just talking about it. We dress up like pilgrims and Native Americans, do the first Thanksgiving story.
Sounds like fun. It is. Miguel and I are the lead parts every year.
That pilgrim looks just like you, Tabitha.
She said it was one of her ancestors.
Hey, you know, your last name's Standish. I mean, that name's been around since the days of the Pilgrims. I mean, you probably have ancestors around here, too.
It's possible.
Hey, maybe your ancestors knew Tabitha's ancestors.
Maybe they did.
Thou hast been accused of witchcraft. Thou hast been tried and found guilty and been sentenced to death by fire. Dost thou repent thy evil?
Never. Thou shalt not hurt me. I am in control here. And I sentence thee, Prudence Standish, to death by fire.
Light the fire at her feet. Let the witch burn in hell.
Thou cannot hurt me, Prudence. I will live forever, and I will make you pay. Thou and all who descend from you will suffer for all eternity. I will not rest until the Standish clan are all destroyed! Yes. I'm sure it's very likely our ancestors knew each other, Charity.
Well, I've got to get home, but I still have time to show you those moves on the computer, if you want, Charity.
Okay. You can show me too, Miguel. I love that game.
Sure, no problem.
Bye, Tabitha.
Bye.
Bye.
You're letting Charlie get away?
Yes, but I have something in my mind.
What?
Just a little more information needs to be gathered. And then I shall have a complete plan to eliminate Charity from the planet.
So what do you think Orville's gonna tell you?
I have no idea. Oh, it's strange.
What is?
Your life is going along in one direction. One set of people, one set of places, and then boom. Everything changes. Different places, different people. Like you.
Me?
Yeah. I mean, right now, you're all wrapped up in tennis. But if you decide to stop playing tennis and get out, find a new life, new love, and boom, all of a sudden, your entire life will change.
Sheridan, why are you here? Is something wrong?
Nothing. I was just worried about you.
About me?
Yes.
Come in. It's cold outside.
Julian had said something about settling past history with Louise. I was concerned that it might be a problem for you.
Oh, Sheridan, you mustn't be concerned with me.
But I am. You've always been so good to me. Always been there when I needed someone to talk to, someone to cry to. If ever there's a problem, I hope that you'll let me try to repay your kindness.
Oh, you're kind enough just to offer.
What happened to your candle? Is everything all right?
Actually, no. It's not all right, but this is probably not a very good time to discuss it.
Luis is home, isn't he?
Yes.
I'm sure he wouldn't be too happy to find me in his home.
Sheridan, I thank you for your concern, but there's nothing you can do for me right now. And I'm really tired. And I need some time alone.
Of course.
I'll see you up.
No. You go and you take your time. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right. I'll see you then.
That's the least I can do.
What are you doing here? Teresa? What's wrong?
I'm surprised you're talking to me after what my father did.
What your father did? Did he come back? I thought he'd been missing for years.
He has been missing for years. I mean, you don't know.
No, what? What are you talking about, Teresa?
You'll find out eventually. And then you'll hate me.
Teresa, why would I hate you? Look, please tell me, what's got you so upset?
Your father said that my father was stealing from Crane Industries. And that's why he ran away, because he was going to jail.
I'm sorry, I had no idea. I never heard that before.
Well, now you know. Are you gonna blame me? Are you gonna have me fired from my job?
Where's Orville? He's not back yet?
You know, he's had plenty of time to finish that call. I better check on him. That old guy will freeze to death in weather like this.
I'll go with you.
Orville?
Orville, where are you?
Orville!
He's gone?
Hello? Hello, is anyone there? Somebody just hung up. What is going on here?
Charity, you should be in the pageant with us this year.
Oh, no. I couldn't get up on stage.
You could at least give it a try. Go to a few rehearsals. If you don't like it, you don't have to do it.
So I could drop out if I wanted.
Sure.
All right. I'll give it a try.
Great. I'll talk to the drama coach, see about getting you a part. Now let's hurry. I gotta get home, but I still want to show you those computer moves. Okay, Charity's latte is probably getting cold. Could you get us a couple sodas?
Sure, Miguel, whatever you want.
Thanks.
She is ruining my life. Now Miguel wants to get her a part in the pageant? The pageant was something Miguel and I did together, something we shared. I cannot believe she's butting in. I can't believe this is happening.
Don't you worry, Kay, dear. Oh, Tabitha's going to help you. I have the perfect part for Charity, and it's going to be red hot.
I was just trying to help Pilar clean up this mess. I'll just throw it away and then I'll go. Where's your wastebasket?
It's, there in the hall. Wait, Sheridan. Don't go.
That's what my father meant when he said he was settling the past with Luis. He told Luis that your father was a thief.
That's what he said. I can't believe it's true. Why else did my father disappear?
I don't know. But Teresa, I don't hold anything against you. You haven't done anything wrong.
You're not gonna ask your mother to fire me?
Of course not. Teresa, if your father left you because of something my family did, I would feel terrible.
I don't know if it's true. I can't believe my father would steal, and Mama said he would never would have done that.
Maybe it's all a misunderstanding.
I hope that's all that was, Ethan. I don't want to remember my father as a thief. But sometimes I miss him so much.